So one thing is very certain with us. The wind thread of our wings are performing more than it should perform. They say we should do away with what we know. But doing away with what we know is even more dangerous than doing what we actually know. It's a two-way thing. Enjoy it, be with it, and be blessed with it. Now, I just got an information that the Biafran fighter jets are kicking off. There's no two ways about it. Strongly kicking off. One good turn deserves another, I will always say. And one bad turn deserves another, because whatever you do to somebody, you wouldn't want them to do it to you. So you must learn this actual lesson in a very, very presentable way. Let's commiserate this. Now that we are now ahead of our enemies, we now have pilots who can be able to fly that, that which is ours, that which has always been ours, that which is more than ours, is now being used against the same zoo who said Biafrans cannot be allowed to see road. It's not funny. They say Biafrans cannot be allowed to see road. That if we see road, we'll build more technologies and more prolonging features. But what they fail to understand is that we are not here to beg. We are not begging. We don't beg. We write a home filled with more exceptional knowledge. Something you cannot comprehend. Something you can't do without. It doesn't matter who says it. What matters now is that everything and everyone is becoming obviously inherited. And that is why we cannot mishandle this opportunity. They may say we are naive or we are chasing trouble, but I can tell you so far so good that the Biafran heritage and its bombardment has really fetched us real good opportunities. So let this strike continue and let everybody hear what we have to say. Everybody must hear this. Everybody. Now that we have our fighter jets up and going, and the struggles engaging perfectly well at its point, we can now decide what it is. This is just the beginning. The UN has sent a strong wave, a very strong one, to each and every man who has vowed that the zoo in question has refused to let the Biafrans breed. So, remarkably and confidently, we must tell ourselves the truth. we must tell ourselves the truth. And that's just the beginning. So, all the forces, all the remarkable forces, because UN has already channeled their forces now, and you know, the rules is not to be broken, and anyone who breaks the rule is to face it with their full chest. There's no two ways about it. I've come a long way to decide ourselves, to decide what we shall do, to decide what must be done. And if what must be done is not properly done, then these deep reflections will be hammered on everything we know. So guess what? It has come to stay, and it will continue to trend. Yes. It has come to stay, and it will continue to stay. But one good turn deserves another. So, as the UN is now in extension of what must be extended in the slow motion, and everything that is happening, we must understand that as well as Simon Emma is doing everything needful, everything is now beginning to make sense. And by so doing, everybody will understand that the game has changed. So, our victory is connecting well. Everything is now making sense. Everything.